In today's video, I want to take you guys through a couple of updates on PlayStation 5 titles. First of all, the PlayStation 5 exclusive in Returnal, that one is from Housemarque. The Finnish studio gets a little bit of an update. We'll take a look at that. Also, Pathless is going to be a PlayStation 5 launch title. That is incredibly exciting. That game looks great. Being done by Giant Squid, I should say, an incredibly talented studio over at that team. Borderlands 3 Standard Edition is dirt cheap on Best Buy, and a free upgrade for a PlayStation 5 version will be available. So I'm kind of surprised by this. I figured 2K would be the type to be like, oh, you want an upgrade? That's gonna cost you a little bit, and I figured they were gonna do a Borderlands 3 Game of the Year edition or something like that. Nevertheless, good on them, and the game is absolutely in the bargain bin right now over at Best Buy. Alright, first of all, Returnal is one of those games that isn't getting a lot of attention as far as PlayStation 5 exclusives go. That's reserved for games like Ratchet & Clank, Demon's Souls Remake, you know, a couple games like that, God of War, Ragnarok, Final Fantasy 16. However, earlier this summer, the arcade masters at Housemarque announced their first true AAA project in Returnal. You can make an argument that Matterfall was a AA title, but it wasn't at the level of a big budget title like Returnal. This game, even though it's a AAA title, this is going to be a trademark Housemarque title. Like, if you look at the gameplay, holy hell, we see those bullet hell effects clear as day in the game, and I'm really excited to see what it's going to bring to the table from an action standpoint. However, hearing that this game is also going to have a strong narrative focus, that's pretty interesting because you typically don't see that out of Housemarque. Nevertheless, the game's story notes, after crash landing on this shape-shifting world, Celine must search through the barren landscape of an ancient civilization for her escape. Isolated and alone, she finds herself fighting tooth and nail for survival. Again and again, she's defeated, forced to restart her journey every time she dies. Well, obviously, if you understand that description, very reminiscent to a roguelike title. Through relentless roguelike gameplay, you'll discover that just as the planet changes with every cycle, so do the items at your disposal. Every loop offers new combinations, forcing you to push your boundaries and approach combat with a different strategy each time. Brought to life by stunning visual effects, the dark beauty of the decaying world around you is packed with surprises, from high-stakes, bullet hell-fueled combat to visceral twists and turns. Through a stark and contrasting environment, you'll explore, discover, and fight your way through a journey where mystery stalks your move every time. Designed for extreme replayability, the procedural world of Returnal invites you to dust yourself off in the face of defeat and take on new, evolving challenges with every rebirth. The game also notes fast loading, adaptive triggers, haptic feedback, and Tempest 3D audio tech, so a lot of PlayStation 5 features are going to be implemented into the game. I really hope this game delivers, because you guys remember how when I talked about Ghost of Tsushima, I was talking about how that was a game that could really break Sucker Punch into that elite territory of gaming studios, and I believe it did exactly that. But beyond the 83 on Metacritic, I think that game is one of the best games I've played in the last decade. Returnal can really do that for Housemarque as well. Not in the same tier, but it could really get them from, let's say, the tertiary tier to the secondary tier where Sucker Punch, in my opinion, was prior at. Housemarque is a studio that I have an incredible amount of respect for, but you'd be hard-pressed to find a lot of people that really know what Housemarque is all about just because they've been doing a lot of downloadable games. Look, Super Stardust Ultra was awesome, Resogun was awesome, but these games are only going to get so much attention as a big-budget title like Returnal has the potential to get keyword potential. The game has to deliver, and it'll be very interesting to see if Housemarque can translate their work on these arcade-focused titles while still retaining the essence and the spirit of a Housemarque title, but also heightening it up to 11 by putting it in a AAA big-budget title. That's why there's a lot of pressure on Housemarque with this one. I know it's not the PS5 game that's getting as much attention as the others, but be on lock with this one, because this could be a coming-out party for Housemarque, and they really do need that. Because I know that Housemarque is looking for their big break. I know that Housemarque is looking to take their game to the next level, and Returnal is their opportunity to do exactly that. So I'm sure that studio over in Finland, they have an incredible amount of pressure on them. Like, this is the kind of stress that I think would be very, very hard to deal with for a lot of developers. Let's see if they rise up to the moment, but we'll see when Returnal does release. I would imagine sometime in 2021, so excited for that one. Really hope it does deliver. Alright, moving on from that, Returnal is 2021, but Pathless is going to be out launch day for PlayStation 5 on November 12th. This is Giant Squid's new adventure, and it arrives in time to play it on PS5. There's an in-depth blog over on the PlayStation blog, and I do want to take a look at some of the things that were said. Players will want to leave no stone unturned, as every nook and cranny holds a secret, be it long-forgotten lore or an arcane puzzle to solve. With no map, we knew it would be more important for every building, every landmark, every grove and vista to stand out and serve as a memorable spot to help you find your own path through this land shrouded in darkness. Visually, this game looks fantastic, and they also note you may even meet some of those that walked these paths before you and hear their last words echo from beyond. The world of Pathless is brimming with mystery and atmosphere, and we're looking forward to seeing where your journey takes you when we release on November 12th. Again, a game you guys should definitely keep on lock to. By the way, the blog was written by Matt Nava, creative director over at Giant Squid. If you are unfamiliar with their work, they have done titles such as Abzu, which was a great game, and a very ambient game with a great atmosphere as well. Very chill game, and if you've never played that, I would recommend to go back and play that. Pathless does look like a, a bigger budget title, not necessarily a AAA game, but it does look quite good in its own right. Lastly, I do want to note that if you've yet to pick up Borderlands 3, man oh man, I would have said wait for a Game of the Year edition, but this game just keeps rocketing down in price point. It is down to literally $8 over on Amazon. Okay, with an $8 price point, that's a little bit too good to turn up. Borderlands 3, in my opinion, wasn't quite as good as Borderlands 2 or even Borderlands 1, but it still retained that Borderlands gameplay that if you like it, you'll like it. If you don't, probably won't win you over. But we've also been told that this game is going to have a free PlayStation 5 upgrade, so you can pick it up now, and when it does get upgraded for PS5, you can enjoy the PS5 upgrades that way. Ultimately, if you wait another year, another 16 months, it very well could be Borderlands 3 Complete Edition with all the DLC is out, and you can enjoy that. However, if you're looking to play Borderlands 3 now, $8 for it is pretty damn good, given that this game is, what, just a year old? A little over a year old, and it's down to $8, which I think is a ridiculously good deal. But that's going to conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you think about Returnal? Is Pathless a launch day buy for you? And what do you think about that Borderlands 3 deal? That is looking pretty good. That's going to wrap up this one. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.